Hello there, Scorpio. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Scorpio for June of 2020, 6 months into the year already. You know, for all of you that are new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for like an overall view of the month. And we'll pull angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern and I speak as if I'm you. Makes all you Scorpios, I suppose, named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign, your rising sign, you get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I actually don't think these cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month, kind of an overall theme. Now, I have a short message for us, and it's like, I need this. I have this desire, like a strong desire, around the people that are close to me, that like they have a hold on me for some reason or another. And I'm getting this attitude of you have to accept everything about me, right? Or you don't get none of me. So we can get the attitude of accept me how I am, you know, and then get ourselves into a state where we can feel and know and allow others to have all their feelings, you know, and we can accept all of that too. Like be in beside them or in empathy. You're allowed to feel the way you want. I'm allowed to feel the way I want, and you don't have to take all of me. It's like, you don't have to accept all or get the attitude of you don't have to accept all of me, you know, like that, in order to accept me at all. So it's that kind of energy. Now, I don't feel, I feel like we can do a transition in these cards. We have one hard card actually, and that's all that it is. And I think a lot of it's going to come up. This first card is a lot of that energetics that's bringing that message to us, but we have good words. They're delight, purification is the tough one because that's our next word, and every time I hear that word, Spirit tells me I've cried more than enough tears. So that's an important word, but the next one is forgiveness and transformation and freedom. And you can see the freedom coming like forward in here and in the strength of the cards. This one's a little lost because this is the or little it's a 5 of Pentacles. It's a little tough is what I want to say because it's a card that can kind of have a negative energetics around it. It's the only pentacle card that has the negatives around it, but it can mean financial losses. All of us with this, I hope. Hopefully, I'm making these in May. I hope things get up and running, in June when we get this. But it could mean, we've lost some money. Financial losses could be business problems, things like that. Material lack, sometimes it's spiritual bankruptcy, like not feeling right, inside of ourselves. And that could be the root when we feel this type of unfavorable condition, and all of us have went through so much. So this particular one is warning us that money may soon get really tight, that we may have some losses that we ensue. Maybe some of us might have made some ill-advised investments. Sometimes it can mean that, or support that we had really, really been counting on doesn't come forward for us, like things like a grant or a stipend, is that how you say the word? Things like that might not have come through for us like we were planning on. But what I always think about this card is there's a light right behind these two people. Usually they're standing in the snow, and he's bleeding, which he's bleeding in this card. But the premise of the card is there's a church right behind them. And if they'd walk through that door, just turn around, look behind them, walk through the door, there's another way, and there's someone else, or something else that's going to be able to help us. So even if we're going through that purification word and forgiveness word, and we're going to come into the transformation word and freedom. So it's not really a bad card if we keep our mind on, this. Here's the way I think: one door closed, the other one opens. In this case, it's a window. One window closed, the other window's gonna open for me, or like bring me. That's the energy I want to say. Bring me the things that I want or I need. It's all that kind of well, it's a strong energy coming off of it. I know we've lost a lot. A lot of us have through this. Some of us were still working, and, but it was tough. We had kids at home. We had, our spouse may have been home and we're trying to work from home, all that kind of energy can go into it, and that can bring forward the kind of energies from that original message. Accept, you got to accept all of me, or you can't accept any of me, and we don't want to be like that. We're pretty open-minded, and we're one of those people, no matter what, we get through it. We Scorpios are survivors. Our next card here, Queen of Pentacles. So this is good energy. It's male or female. It's going to be earth energy. Pentacles are always earth energy, money, things like that, finances, material, playing, things, material, wealth, material possessions energy. So male or female, because these are general readings, it's going to be earth energy. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo around us, and this is good because this is a person that is very kindly, someone who understands, who respects money, but they respect it in a manner of it's a tool, it's a tool that we can use, but it's not something that we worship, that kind of energy. So it's someone who's really generous with us. Some of us will be called forward to step into this kind of energy. Others of us, it's going to be someone who's very, very generous, good manager of money, really good advisor to us, because they have stability, they know what they're doing, feet on the ground kind of energy, practical, very well grounded, but they want to see the money that they distribute produce some kind of tangible result. So you're not going to get money out of the Queen of Pentacles just because you want money. They want to know what you're going to use the money for. So we come up with a good reason why we're going to use it, or we didn't ask, right? If maybe because the grant or whatever we were expecting didn't come through, in a timely manner, and that this Queen of Pentacles energy can help us, But if it's not a person in our life for some of us, and we're not being called forward to step into this kind of energy, it means the harvest after much labor, security, the acquisition of wisdom through experience, and the prudent use of our wealth, like if we weren't prudent with our wealth, right, like this Five of Pentacles energy, we may end up, like with the energetics of being in trouble financially and thinking hopefully that Queen of Pentacles is going to help me out of it. So the Queen of Pentacles kind of is explaining to us that don't get into that state of the Five of Pentacles. But if we did, right, if we did, what Spirit's saying to me is if we did, to remember, you know, that if it's right, we can go to someone and, you know, we will get the things that we need. You know, that kind of energetics is coming all up around it because we have the ability to do this, you know, because the next card here is the Strength card. And that's excellent. It's when we go through really severe trials and tribulations. That could be in our Five of Pentacles energy too, and but we go through this and we triumph. We come out on the other side, so we would have found like this really deep inner strength, you know, and from now on, from here on out, it would see us through, you know, whatever came at us, whatever came our way, you know, so it's an excellent card. So it means we're really connected to the instinctual world, like our gut instinct, and that's the lion here. And she's holding the lion's mouth in this picture, and its tongue's sticking out. We have a cat like that. When you scratch the back of her tail, her tongue falls out because she has no teeth. But it means I have control of you, but I'm gentle and I can gentle this kind of energies too. So getting control of this gut instinct benefits us, it benefits others too, because we know what's right and we know how to serve or help and we know what's wrong, right? And we can let go of it. So emotionally, we're connected, right? To actually emotionally connected to the animal self with that's within us, and that's a gut instinct. Animals run on gut instinct, and this protects us and it will care for us, you know. So the inner our inner drives and our external drives are like in harmony and balance with the outer needs, with all of the things that we need outside of us, and our instinctive nature is supporting us at this time in everything that we do and everything that we hope to do. And that's transformative type energy. So right now, if our logical mind's telling us one thing and it's in conflict with our intuitive knowing energy, it's not as important with making any kind of decision that we make. um, if it feels right for us. So whatever decisions we make, whatever actions we take this month, they will be very successful for us, and that's an excellent, you know, I can't think of anything more delightful, more transformative, and more free. Like our word down here, freedom, that, you know, I don't know where these are going to come down, you know, in our lives. I wish that I could, but I really can't because they're general readings. But the energy around this month for us feels like really good because now we have the star card, and that's when we experience like a new flow of energy, of confidence. We feel good about ourselves. We have that strength card first, confidence, feeling good about ourselves and our place in the world, you know, that kind of energy. So being at a significant point of departure, you know, that, but we've actually been preparing it for this, and preparing ourselves for it for a number of years, you know. So it means we're receiving assistance from both the invisible world and from the material world all at the same time, you know. So this is an excellent energy, good things coming to us, you know, um, pure energy of, because we're in the pure energy, I want to say, of the universe. We're full of faith, we're full of all the processes going on in our lives, setting new goals, new ones for ourselves, like new goals, opening doors to new types of opportunities, probably maybe in our career or in our relationships, and that's because we'd be in tune with the natural type abundance of the universe. So the likelihood when we have this card and the strength card right there before it, that we'd be getting the benefits that are coming from the material world are like really greatly enhanced. So it comes like in the form of money, um, let me see, recognition it can come from, or assistance. Like the assistance is what I want to say, the assistance maybe of that Queen of Pentacles energy that's going to help and transform our lives, you know. So they're saying don't cry about it. We have the inner strength right now, no matter what's going on, like to handle whatever comes up or for us. And she's pouring, you know, supposedly pouring, taking water from spirit and pouring it, never spilling a drop into the earth plane. So she's blending energetics from internal to external and manifesting the good things that is needed in our life, you know, like maybe bringing this Queen of Pentacles type energy or stepping us up into the Queen of Pentacles type energy to be used for ourselves. So the next card here is a pentacle. So we got the Three of Pentacles now, and that's when it's a card when we've already um, like enhanced our skills, or we have already developed a skill or a profession or something like that, maybe a trade, that kind of energy. We're really good at it, so it means that it's time to turn the skill that we've had, or you know, turn it into something for some kind of profit. So then our success is assured. It usually in this card it shows two people that are talking to this person, you know, and they're an artisan, they know their job, so the other two people are like talking to them, to him on the card, and asking him for advice, that kind of energy, you know. So we might be cooperating maybe in some kind of a business venture that's going to bring us more money, more funds like that, you know, things that we need. Um, Acquiring a marketable skill sometimes with this card, preparing ourselves for action in the real world, you know, things like that. Maybe some of us were schooling ourselves while we were maybe off of work, that kind of stuff. And some of us, you know, maybe went back, yeah, schooled ourselves while we were off, maybe upgraded our skills or changed our career sometime. But it's a card where we're very enterprising and we're very interested in some kind of particular area, you know, of commerce, where we want to work, that kind of energy. And because we're uh, interested in it, a specific type of business, maybe a trade, things like that, we could anticipate, you know, a rise in prestige, a rise in earnings, you know, the things that are important to us. And the star cards and the strength card together are telling us that we have the intuitive skills now in place in order to manifest the things that we need or want, you know, in our life. Because once someone comes to a level, you know, with this Three of Pentacles, what I'm thinking, once they come to a level where other people are talking to them and, you know, like asking them to maybe lead the way, you know, that kind of energy. Maybe we need you to lead our way or come and do our job, you know, help us with our job or our project. Brings all these things that I'm working on with this strength card, you know, and with the forgiveness word, lets me go past, like from the past and on to the future and manifest, you know, through my gut instinct and through spirit to bring those things into the earth plane that maybe we felt during this time that we were lacking or didn't have enough of because of the Five of Pentacles coming up first. So it's telling me we're going to be really happy about it, going to transform our lives and give us more freedom, less I've cried more than enough tears, forgive it and move on. It's that kind of energy. Can't make up the angel cards. Our card is there's nothing to worry about. It says you are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to you and through you. Our star card here, she's drawing from spirit effortlessly to you and through you into the material world. That's kind of fan. And I just did this the last time. I opened up the book directly to the card. It says, angels send this card to you because you've been needlessly worrying. Worrying is a form of prayer that draws to you that which you do not desire. Release your worries to your angels, as there is truly nothing to worry about. In fact, your worries could create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Everything's much better than you imagine. Ask the angels to release you from worry. A happy outcome is inevitable. Avoid worrying lest the negative emotion pulls you down and the situation down. The angels are with you and everything's okay. Wow, what a perfect reading to come off of that Five of Pentacles, huh? Holy Minga, that's a good one, Scorpio. Well, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, all the information's down below the screen in the About section, or if you need to set an appointment with me, everything's over at the website, and that's down below the screen. And there's two short videos over there. One explains the prayer class I put out there for you guys, and the other one, the suture classes. Prayer class is 2.5 hours long. It's real comprehensive. It explains why you format prayers, how you format them, and the way that you do, all that kind of stuff. But a video explains it over at the website. Sutras are simple thought forms. Put them in 5-minute a day meditation. That's all it takes. It enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. The videos are over there. So to all of you I've met through 4 whole years of doing YouTubes, and everybody I've met through 32 years of doing this work, I want to tell you, it's been an honor, privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.